We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping in, Ramos Tapia, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
First pitch, 7-10.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the box, Trevor Story. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. Odorizzi is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
The 3-1. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Tapia over at second. Story on at first with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Brendan Rodgers. He really struggled last month. Less than 10 hits over that span. That's definitely not good, and that's something he really needs to improve on in this new month.
Here's Nolan Aronado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smell blood in the water, and they punctuate it with a 3-run job and an early lead.
David Dahl to the plate now.
The left fielder, David.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is fifth. The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Shortstop.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Here it comes on 1-1. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Mark.
Into the box, Brandon Marsh. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Rogers backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-2. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
So here's Pete Alonso, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is line to left, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rodgers is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can. Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this second does not bode well for this pitcher.
Tony Walker.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 258 the average to begin play. 2 home runs and 32 driven in. Oh and 1, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
So now to the plate, German Marquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ramos.
Now batting, Raimel Tapia, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Tapia hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rockies strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in, Michael Conforto. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Yep.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Ramos, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Waiting on it is Dahl. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First offering on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Aronado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Aronado. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line hard to the left side. Foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Nolan Aronado touches them all. His second of the game as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. popped up. Rosario has a play, and that's the third out. Rockies strike for one on the homer by Aronado. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Colorado. Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Jake Odorizzi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club. Striding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He went down swinging to start the home first. The pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Rogers scoops it up. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Rockies lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-1 home. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Davis calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rogers.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Brendan Rogers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
To the plate now, Tony Walters. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Rosario is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder Brandon Marsh.
The center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Pete Alonso. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the stretch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Inside, ball 2.
Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. The right fielder, Michael.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they could score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. It's the Rockies 4 and the Mets 1. In now for Colorado, German Marquez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Marquez.
Here's the first pitch to him. At strike 1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in now, Ramos. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He singled and later scored back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Now the 2-0 home. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. Wilson Ramos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike two.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Ready with the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Robinson Cano will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 home. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes to count. set, and the 1-0 pitch.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Brandon Marsh.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Marsh. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Robert Gesellman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
So striding in, Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Blackmon is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marsh is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Nolan Aronado.
Nolan Aronado will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. The bouncer to the left side. Davis has got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dahl.
So stepping in, David Dahl. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready once again, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Second baseman, number 6.
First offering on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Yanked fouled off to the right. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Daniel Murphy steps in now. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman, batting .500, 5 for 10. Here comes the first pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now here's the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
At the plate, Brendan Rodgers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
At the plate now, Tony Walters. And that misses, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes, 1-0. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Colorado's out in front, 4-1. In now, J.D. Davis. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Last inning.
Full count. Here it comes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Rogers picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paul Sewald will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tomas Nido will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 3, Tomas Nido.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Herman Marquez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trevor Story comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
the right field.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called the strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
This is in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Third baseman, Nolan Aronado.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Aronado, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. From the stretch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 4-1. So digging in now, Tomas Nido. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Brandon Marsh. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Jeff. Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tyler Kinley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 40, Tyler Kinley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Down the third baseline. Arenado's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Marsh is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Striding in for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Tony Walter.
Striding into the box, Tony Walters. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing further in the Colorado ninth. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail here 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Alonso. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. J.D. Davis is on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rockies hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. German Marquez records his 14th winning decision of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Tyler Kinley gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Colorado Rockies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-1. At the start of the day, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, 20 games out of 1st, while the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. Steven Souza Jr. was unconscious at the dish, driving in 9 runs, as the Cubs took care of the Giants 14-0. As of right now, the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 16 games out of 1st, while the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Diamondbacks totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 9-3. As of today, the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Dodgers are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. Dinelson Lamet collected his 8th win overall, helping the Padres down the Mariners 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West, 20 games out of 1st, while the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Braves had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-6. In the standings, the Nationals sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. They trail by 8.5 games. And the Braves are atop the division, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of 2nd. the Reds tossed a combined one-hitter as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-0. Heading into the day, the Reds are atop the NL Central. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second, while the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Pirates combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-1. As of today, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Brewers are second in the division, only a game-and-a-half back. Aaron Nola earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, helping lead the Phillies to a victory over the Cardinals 2-0. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. Hunter Renfroe had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Rays over the White Sox 13-6. In the standings, the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the White Sox are in 4th place in the AL Central, 19 games out of first. Jonathan Scope was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Tigers wiped out the Blue Jays 5-4. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-4. As of right now, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, 9.5 games behind first, while the Yankees are atop the division. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage. Jose Barrios earned the victory while striking out 11 as the Twins downed the Tribe 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, 4.5 games back, while the Indians are atop the division. They have a 4.5 game cushion. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 4-2. In the standings, the Angels are in 1st place in the AL West, 3.5 games ahead of second, while the Rangers are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. At the start of the day, the A's are in 2nd place in the AL West. They're 3.5 games back. And the Royals sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 18 games out of first. The Houston Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. As of right now, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race, while the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.